Oh, she's so pretty.
Paparazzi now. I have to worry. Okay, ready? Now, today I'm going to do a little demo with 3 alkali metals. Okay, do you remember where the alkali metals are on the periodic table?
To the right.
To the left. Right? To the left. It's covered now, right? But they're on the left-hand side of the periodic table, right? Group 1, alkali metals, right? Okay, so I'm just going to walk through lithium really quick. This might remind you of what we were doing on the quiz. So we have an atomic number of 3 for lithium. That means 3 protons. We have 3 electrons because the number of protons is the same as the number of electrons. And the atomic mass is 7. So that means how many neutrons? Thank you, Rachel. 4. Okay, so now we're going to draw them in. This is the nucleus. Okay, so the protons and the neutrons are in the nucleus and the electrons are around the outside. How many would go in the first shell? 2. 1. How many would go in the second shell?
1.
Thank you. Now, we have only 1 electron in the outer shell, but we have room for 8. 8 would be very stable, but we only have 1. So lithium, because it only has 1, it wants to get rid of that electron. It does not want that electron. So here's what lithium looks like. You have to store it like in these double containers.
I was going to say physical property. Yeah,
right?
show them.
This is really.
That's lithium.
I'm going to pull it out. Okay. Lithium, remember, it's an alkali metal, so it's a metal, right? It has properties of metals. What are some that you're noticing right now?
The shiny.
It's shiny, right?
What's the liquid on it?
The liquid is it's oil.
It's oil. It's
what
kept
kind of
in
oil? I don't
so
know.
it doesn't tarnish.
Yeah.
You'll notice that as you keep it out, it goes from bright silver to a gray.
I'm going to try snipping it this time. Yeah?
Absolutely, try it. Yeah.
Okay, so the other property of metals is that they're soft, right? They're malleable. Big word for soft. Right? Notice I can cut it with a pair of scissors. Think that's too big?
Well, give it a try.
Sticky?
That's a pretty good chunk, though. I'd maybe go half that to start with.
Let's go half, and then we'll have another piece in case we want to do it again.
Who's expendable? Teflon.
You'll notice it's, right, shiny. Where I cut it, you'll notice it's like really silvery and shiny. Can you see? Can everybody see? Cody, you need, no, you need.
Put them over there. You have to put them on.
Oh, they're over here.
Sometimes this thing jumps, and I've seen it.
We need to get them another, there's a pair right there. You have? Okay. Right? So let's cut it in half, because it's like surgery now. I'm going to put this one away, because we don't need to have.
Can we just put all that in there?
Out. Well, you know what? We're going to, I'd rather not
Yes,
touch it with my hand. Maybe, but I'd prefer not to. So you notice now, right, it's already tarnished. That's a big piece. Let's start with a smaller piece. Okay, a little bit of space, right? So remember, it wants to get rid of that electron.
What
right?
is that in the bowl?
You okay?
Water.
In the bowl is water, right? So we're going to put it in.
Watch
What do you
the
think's
bowl.
going to happen, right? I'm sure you've put metal in a bunch of water before.
It's going to sink to the bottom.
Going to sink to the bottom. What else happens? You know, you drop a penny in a.
I think it's just, well, I saw this before.
But a penny's
Okay,
a
so
nickel,
so good.
isn't it? Or copper?
Well, those are all metals,
Copper.
right? What happens with metal you put in water?
It
Sinks to the bottom.
Okay.
It looks bigger.
Ready?
It's gonna jump. It's gonna jump.
Floating.
Oh, you guys see that? It's floating. It's sizzling.
Now watch out, because there's something. What do you notice? This is a chemical reaction. So what do we see coming off there? Something, right?
Smoke.
And what else do you see happening? Bubbles.
Moving
Sizzling.
around.
Should we put the bigger chunk in now?
Yes. Should put a whole piece of it.
Okay, remember this is lithium, right? This is at the top of the alkali metals. Are we surprised to find a reaction between metal and water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be.
It's like it's hot and it's cooling down.
Yeah, so this is a chemical reaction. It's dissolving in the water. It wants to get rid of that electron. So it
Should put a
wants
big
it,
chunk in there.
it wants it out.
It's
right?
melting.
Then it has only 2 in the outer shell and it's stable, right? If you fill your outer shell, you're stable.
Still going,
This is the second chunk. Now, we're going to go down to the next element in the periodic table.
Did you put a full one in there?
This is a good
Just
YouTube
don't
video.
watch the gas that's coming off there, right?
That's what I'm doing.
Did you put a full one in there?
A whole one?
Yeah.
What if you put
Yeah.
a whole bar in it?
It would do the same thing,
Take longer?
but take longer to, as each
Maybe more
surface
smoke.
breaks down with the water, and a new surface is going to take a lot longer.
Okay, so this is sodium now.
Sodium.
So lithium is a very light element, right? Very small atomic mass, right? Why it floats, it's light. It's one of its
Lithium
properties.
is also, I mean, maybe you know this, people that have severe depression.
Yep, bipolar too, right?
Didn't you put that in the lithium when it
No, I'm
contaminated?
going for the next one. This is sodium, okay? Also an alkali metal. You'll notice it looks a little different. What does this one look like?
Looks like chalk.
Yeah, it looks like
Looks
chalk.
like a rubber, a piece of
right?
an eraser.
And that's because
That's it.
it's tarnishing, right? It's reacting to the air. It's a highly reactive alkali metal. So if I cut it, I'm going to cut it quick. And then can you see the edge?
Yep.
See the edge?
It's
You guys probably
shiny.
can't see too well. Shiny, right? So we're going to put a little bit of sodium in the water now. Maybe I'll change the water. What do you think will happen when we put the sodium in? Remember, it's further down the periodic table, down the group.
Probably just a lot faster.
So, could be a little more reactive or a little less reactive?
More.
Could be. All right, we ready? You might want to give this one a little bit of space. A little space.
See how it changes its morph to a ball right away.
Hey, that's
Even
so
the water
cool.
spraying
That's
on
sick. That is so
It
cool.
is like.
It doesn't even touch the edge. Watch, it just pushes it away.
Okay, what do you think is coming off, right? It's a chemical reaction. Gas, right? Hydrogen gas. So
That is
we could, yeah, you don't want to. Don't lean in there.
Is it just me or does it smell like chocolate?
No, we had sparks
That's
the
what
other day.
I don't
What am
smell
saying?
anything.
We didn't get that till
I
we
had
get
sparks.
plastic. Did you?
I
On
did.
lithium?
I did. No, on sodium.
On sodium.
No sparks today.
Oh, there was one.
There we go.
I hope I got that on camera.
Desperate to get rid of that electron.
What's next?
I think we should go one more.
I should put a big one in.
Big chocolate.
Well, you see, the size isn't necessarily going to make it a bigger reaction. I mean, maybe a little bit.
Why wouldn't it
As
be?
you get further down.
But it's now as we go down to the next element in the periodic table, which is, who can tell me? I don't know. Can you tell me? Potassium, right? Now we're going to do potassium.
Doing for my project.
So potassium,
It's covered.
right? They all have
No, it's on
one
there.
electron in their outer shell. They have different numbers of electrons, but they all have only one in the outer shell. Okay, so what do we notice about this one in
It's
comparison
dark.
to the other one? Yeah,
Looks
It
like
looks
it's like,
like
tarnished
we've got
again.
stuff inside of it.
yeah. Now this one,
oh,
we
no.
I can cut this, but it tarnishes so quickly.
Let's put that big piece
Yeah, let's put the big piece in.
School.
Put the big
Hit some
piece in,
kid
Mitch.
the face having to smoke outside.
in. It looks like a guy just.
Or when Michael's drink.
Okay. Now,
Let's go down more crack.
this one you need to stand back for, no joke. Okay, you ready? Ready? Well,
Ready.
You're far enough.
I'm safe, but you need to see, right? Can you see?
Yeah.
Everybody?
I can see.
Ready?
Floor. Yo, it's sick.
That's sick.
Put your hand on the fire.
Really reactive. Watch out, Rachel.
That's
It's
okay.
like eggs.
Where is it?
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's
So
popped.
fast.
It's popped.
Do it again, do it again.
We could
Miss,
not,
put another piece
big
in.
piece.
Drop one in, just a little bit bigger.
Fat
But
piece.
this time
Just
you
throw
gotta
a
stand
fat
way
piece in
back.
there.
Just throw it in.
That big, bigger?
Yeah.
A little bigger.
Bigger.
want
Just-
bigger?
Bigger, bigger.
You want a fat
But I
piece.
wouldn't
Do that
want
piece
to
too.
say, Mr. Shaw.
What's that?
I don't Wayne wants you behind the bench. I want everybody to move back. We'll let Kenny's kind of the daredevil.
Sure, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. That's
Yeah, do that one. Do that one.
How big?
Oh,
How big
miss,
tell me.
do
No,
that.
no, not big. That big.
Because I'm not responsible for
Mitchell,
setting
you gotta
Kenny
get
on
up
fire.
there. You cannot
You
sit
gotta
there when we
move.
do,
Yo, I'll help Kenny. Whoa, I want to do this.
And you gotta stand back a
I know.
little. Well, maybe.
Three
yeah.
guys
No,
wanna do it,
no,
let's just do it
yeah,
again.
right there.
Do it, like,
would be
over and over
pretty,
again.
Now,
Okay, now get back, guys. Way back. Everybody get back. In fact, I'll show you
The end of my
how
teaching
we.
career right here.
Right here. yeah.
Right?
No,
This is
don't-
where
Kenny, you ready?
this is where the dream died, right?
Hold on,
I
I'm gonna
thought
show
it was
you.
gonna be okay.
Put safety
And
goggles
then
on.
Here.
we let the student put the big chunk in, and
Can I, Miss, I want to do it though.
Everybody wants to.
Potassium. Potassium. We're putting it in water. Just see the reaction.
You getting a lab coat? What are you doing there?
Where's
He's right here.
Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put on the end of this. Everybody get back here. Put
Oh, wow. Sir, really?
And now you
Yeah,
get
guys,
out.
back up. I'm actually gonna be
And
scared.
then what you're gonna do? No, further. And then what you're gonna do is tip
This
it
far
over
enough,
from
sir?
a distance. That's how we do it.
Everybody
Hey,
see?
Kenny, if you
Usually
die,
we
I'm
put
gonna
a
take
shield.
you later,
But
alright?
in this case, Mitchell. Whoa,
Whose
not
hand is it?
high.
Just making sure it's in the right spot.
And let it drop.
I think it's right. Kenny, if you die, I want your lighter.
Just tap it.
That was even.
Oh, that is
Oh, no, you let go.
It's not done.
That was crazy.
Boom.
That is a lot of gas.
Oh, there you go. There's a better day. Okay.
Sir, can I try now?
That's cool.
I don't
Okay,
know.
now let's
Do
just
one
put a
more,
big
do
piece
one-
in
No,
and
not
just
a.
stay to the back.
Fume would be good.
Miss, can we just put it- Miss, Can we just put a big one in and then stay to like the back of the room?
Michelle?
Put a bigger one in there.
Throwing that off.
That's sick.
I think that's
Smaller or bigger? Or what?
Bigger. Bigger.
Can I do it?
One more
Can
bigger.
I do it?
Bigger one.
Little
Just
bit.
put a circle in.
I'm running on the fast.
It'll hold. The little one's little. I'm just queuing up the cesium.
You set it up.
Very mental. Great.
Oh,
Okay, let's go.
there was still a piece in there. Did you see that?
Yeah, it
No.
probably came up outside.
Oh, now the sink's gonna go on fire.
I'll be gone.
Am I gonna be on YouTube now? Oh no! Don't be putting me on YouTube, girl.
No, you
Why
need,
not?
You need,
It's a cool science experiment. You want to know?
Glad you like it. We should do some more.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
okay, so you got, okay, where's that?
Okay, hold on.
That's potassium.
This time stand back.
Potassium.
Now,
Turn on stairs.
after this reaction,
Okay, I'm so standing back for this.
after this reaction, we're gonna
first time
we're
we're
gonna show you what
expecting
cesium
that
does
at all.
on the screen, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay? But
So I'll put it
everybody-
on. I'll put it on right now, and then you can put it on the screen.
You go a little bit, let's just see what this one does now.
Is it over it? I can't even see from here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's over it.
Okay, now we got a good,
That's fire on water.
fire. There we go. Okay, that's probably enough.
Hey, Bill,
That's
circle
good.
you right.
Okay, so we're good.
Fire alarm, you know.
That's good. Okay, everybody sitting down. I'll show you the next one. Can you imagine the next one down on the list? Sit down. You don't film this.
I'm sitting.
We're not doing it here. We had a bathtub.
Where are we going?
We did one out in the back of the field.
Okay, turn my video